Welcome, welcome. The show will begin shortly. As always, we'd like to give time for others to show. But come on, come all. The show will begin soon. Especially, correct me if I'm wrong, we do have ads that show on these videos, so wouldn't quite want done random like that playing. But we'll begin shortly. Because you know how we play this game. But listen to the melodies as they play. And we'll begin in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know how that works. I honestly don't know how that works. I think those who subscribe don't get ads, but I don't know myself. You could ask, why haven't I looked into it, but does it? I just don't. But I do think subscribers actually go ad-free. But on that note, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the Night Show! I'm your host, your Grand MC, your Night of Entertainment, the one, the only TK Diz, Isaac, Quicksip, and Orion, you know you can call me. I am your night host, the one who reads this night home, who travels through this kingdom of entertainment to push back the sorrow and put a smile on everyone's faces. And I hope you're ready to make fantasy come alive, race for the crown, and call upon your archetypes, because we're continuing our journey of Metaphor Refantazio. And let's see what we got with Haltenberg. Well met, I don't suppose you're overburdened with free time as I am. I'm certainly no stranger to be traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? By recalling the past and planning for the future with Haltenberg, maybe I can hone my imagination. I feel confident in my imagination, but there may be more to be gained too. Should I spend time with Haltenberg? Sure. The power we evoke into. I have all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms we take on. Each has their own unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? It's cool. So cool. I think it looks cool. I find the aspect of the design intriguing, but I am not speaking on how they look per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power, as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. You're saying anyone can have an archetype? As we saw with Grius, he did not get the chance to awaken to one. Which honestly is I'm not going to say more of that. Is not then the very condition to awakening our slumbering power? Is that not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Oh, so hence why it's so exhausting and I cannot be maintained for long? The ravenous appetite I had afterward is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves. Welcome, welcome to the party. 1989. I hope you're ready to party like it's 1999. Berg and I talked about things to come. I feel like my imagination increased. Increase. My imagination I've honed will become my strength. Imagination. I feel like that's a reference to something. What am I referencing? It's getting quite late, but we have a ways to go yet. So I would very like much to continue chatting with you. Haltenberg and I talked for a while.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I gotta be honest, you hear that over and over.
Finally! We're out of the desert! Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
Oh shit!
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
A cannonade.
A what?
My star is rising! Ah!
Gauntlet runner fight! Oh, right. Guess with auto.
Baptism will reign!
They're literally fighting with gauntlet
The
runners.
opening ceremony. I think one of them is Godot, Fortune's confidant.
Oh.
The other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
I think it's funny they mentioned character. It doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to hold each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look, over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
What's
Can
our
we,
plan?
oh. Can we afford to abandon Godel if he's one of Luis's
If we
supporters?
just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Vorden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's help out Godel.
Let's give Gladel a hand here. Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner boat out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Gladel. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Cornwall. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
Technically, we did crash into it.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Godot and his monks have boarded the deck. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now. Shit. And the thing is, I don't think we...
You dare interfere
can't hit him.
in my fight. Know your place. Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the
That
evidence of
face!
God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren.
Yeah.
Put the fear of God into these impious commoners.
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Let's work together. Maybe there's
Not what I meant to do.
loyal soul.
Cyclo!
In the name of... Are you prepared?
Oh.
Not this. I shall vanquish evil.
What? Oh, I aimed at the wrong person.
My power.
Let justice prevail. I'll destroy you.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate
Yep.
struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him!
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
No, we get gonna get in the fight.
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
With nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment.
There's really, as I said, he figured out a solution by threatening something else.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here. What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I guess he lived to see another day.
Survive this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of.
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well,
And her,
well.
Alana's sweet girl, which is funny. I'm pretty sure we've heard this name.
Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. But consider me chasten and shoe. Besides,
What?
I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Damn.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Feel like you're talking to the wrong person, Nearest.
Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
But that's... Oh...
Nearest, calm the fuck down. Take good gauntlet runners. Never mind. I thought he was... I got fooled there. The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure I've seen this scene already, technically.
really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious. She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva. Oh, this is preposterous. Surely I can't be the only one starstruck? Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then on behalf of Scroop, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
It's got style, mate.
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Saintist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see
Wow,
Lady Juna's
Goodell's turned it
I
around.
could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you
Damn.
had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask,
Who are you?
We're your supporters.
We're your supporters. Hence your retaliation against Godot, then. He's also a candidate, though his name doesn't carry any weight.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
She's asking why I became a candidate. How should I respond? I want to see what happens. He might see this and every damn. Maybe you want to get this right, but there's no time to get lost in thought. I should rethink my response. He's asking to help you, I guess. We have to say that.
Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't
And we
change
will.
the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
Fair judge.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector!
It soars like a dead bird.
Right then.
Poor Neris. I mean, you gotta remember, his dream is to make him fly. Again, he's the goddamn Sid of this game.
Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisman, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Oh, damn it, blast!
Neris, you okay?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Don't lie to
Say we
me.
go check on him. Hey! Neris, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
You seem troubled.
Something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see. She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a burly apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience.
I'd love to know how a world like that happens.
But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Who'd you hear this from?
Who'd you hear this from?
Heard it, lad. I've seen it with my own eyes. You see, there was this old inventor in the neighborhood where I grew up, quite sharp, but a bit balmy. That old fellow only showed me his find once. But even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
I should look into Camiro when we get to Martyria.
This one's important.
An old inventor Nearest once knew is living in Camiro, a village near Martyria. He may be able to tell us more about the relic he once showed Nearest.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So we arrived in Martyria this evening, and then, good, soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated. I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. A carriage would never keep this pace up. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Especially if it seems like the others have gauntlet runners. Apologies, I'm grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday. Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Bardon, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Bardon waits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people
That's
out.
worrisome.
It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
Bardon.
It's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Crigante Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of...
And we do know Luis killed the king, so I kind of, don't want him on the throne.
The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is a tyrant.
Nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers?
These Bertie boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Don't be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ooh.
You've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the valley waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martina's
That's not something I would expect.
speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh good. Larval innards.
It is a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine, exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great.
Looks great.
Why not?
What is with that smile? Not you two.
The rich flavors are bursting in my mouth. It's surprisingly tasty.
Fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it?
Oh, he is one.
Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
What the fuck? And Ultimate Rangers is going down.
Good that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And you think this
15
Heisme is your
children in 6
I'm
months?
told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief,
Damn.
it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heisme. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heisme's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira. Let's see here.
That's the giant sandworm nest. Oh.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's save the sun together.
To save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile...
I've got a feeling they got...
You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those words. Now, please, dig in.
It is altogether different from the roast. Why, it is succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here calling a free meal out of us, that is.
Now.
Dude, what the hell's up with you?
It's been a while.
It's been ever... Ah, man, I missed the line. It's been forever since I've had such a spacious bed. I'm going to meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? Do it, do it. Forgot where the beds was in here.
Pleasure to see you.
As requested by Barden, the entire tavern has been reserved for your party's private use today. I had to kick out a house full of drunkards for this, so I hope you're all worth it. Still, it was nice of you to come all this way, travel. Please make yourself comfortable. The beds are in the back. Past the door. Where's the desk? Okay, where's the desk? I think it's actually this way. Guest room, yeah. Now we just share a room with Stroll, huh? Finally free of those tiny runner bunks. Nice to sleep in an inn, isn't it? Either works. As long as I can sleep, it doesn't matter where. I can see the monster out there when we camp on the runner. So I rest a little easier in an inn. I wish Nearest would come inside with us, but I suppose if the runner's is a castle, then it's king. But it's the prince's runner. Let's rest.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Gorgeous out.
I hope you. Keep forgetting about to switch from auto and off. Kind of like what I've seen. Apparently, Persona 4 Golden does. You can automatically set it to do auto, and only when it's voiced lines. Wow, what beautiful weather! I think it might. We slept. Oh, where is everyone?
Let's hurry.
They went to Credegrand Castle ahead of us. Apparently, we can get there by climbing the stairs in the Starstone Market.
All right then.
I guess we can't do that. Sword surfing! Sword surfing! Sword surfing to the capital. Oh wait, 'tis this way. That castle looks positively ancient. Well, it is old Castletown. I wasn't expecting this city to have such a rich history. Before the kidnapping started, I imagined the city knew peace. Let's get the details from the lady of the castle. Pardon. So you all come. Fantastic. Lady Joanna is waiting inside. Let's go right now. If it's all right. Let's go.
Yes.
Come this way then.
May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel and bicker, you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
Won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
Damn, that'd be useful.
Time, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Thornton would expect your support. Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects. Yes, Lady Joanna. Now,
Damn, gotta respect her for that.
return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Well, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme?
I don't know, there's very
We'll have to
things
go
seem
out in
wrong.
Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first. Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk, with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
We should go.
We're running out to gather information. We should ask around too. Here we go.
Boy.
Oh, you there? Can I talk to you for a bit? Heard that you're going to catch that Heisme for us. Now, I just want to give you my thanks. You see, my wife, she's one of the people that's gone missing. So it's not just kids. Or maybe it is. I don't know if I can be any help to you, but please, if there's anything I can do, just say the word. Do you know about the giant sandworms? Unfortunately, no. I don't know much about them, I'm afraid. Sorry, I can't be of help. You ought to ask the others around here. The shopkeepers might know more. Really? That's the Stairstone Market, right? Let's try asking around there. Swords are fang, swords are fang, swords are fang.
What is it?
Your new face? Oh, are you that helper lad I heard about? Didn't expect you to be an Elda. I'll be fine, I brought my friends. I feared as much seeing that massive gauntlet runner over there and all. Not that I think you can't do the job. If Barton picked you, then I believe in you. You think a kidnapper's scary, but this Heisme fellow is beyond the pale. I heard he can command illusions. Anything's possible when he's able to abduct folks right off the street. You better be damn careful. Oh.
Ridiculous.
Pretty sure that's almost near impossible. Rich, poor man, woman, hell, even the children. It doesn't matter to them. They're ruthless. Usually you kidnap someone, you got a purpose. Yeah, but not here. It's downright spine-chilling, is it? Oh. He's right. There's usually a right reason. My daughter's gone missing. Please help me find her. Ma'am, it's been 3 weeks since she went missing. It pains me to say it, but no, I refuse to believe it. Children aren't just getting snatched up like that. It seems we missed the mark with our assumptions. I've spoken with the guard corps, but they know little and less.
What is it?
Giant sandworm? We Marines love our edible grubs, but we're a little... Oh, I still have auto on, that's right. I gotta turn it off. Larva's my personal favorite, but I know little about them before they make it to the kitchen. Who may know more about them? I can't recall. Oh wait, hang on. I just thought of someone. There was a merchant yesterday at the tavern boasting he's gotten real close to the sandworm's dead. If that's true, it would be quite the feat. Maybe he's still in town. That's good info. Maybe this merchant's still nearby. Let's ask around Thuray Square. Ugh. Some of these names are such mouthfuls. Swords or thing.
An elder candidate?
Mate, stop talking about the fact I'm an Elda. You were at the tavern. What's your business with me? Well, we were looking for a merchant, one who had something to say about the giant sandworm yesterday. Oh, that guy from last night? Yeah, he was blathering so loud you heard him whether you wanted to or not. Know what he said? Why don't you ask him yourself? I know your next question. It's plain as day, but where is he? I'm this town's informant. You see? I can tell you where that merchant is, among other things. But information isn't free. How's 150? Alright, I'll pay you that. It's literally nothing to us. Just like I knew you would. Now, then a deal's a deal. It's the Iska in front of the fountain, just there. He drank so much yesterday at the tavern that he's practically taking a bath. Now he's hungover. Yes, finally, we got some useful information out of this guy. Now let's go to the fountain and talk to the merchant.
I'm out of ideas.
Yes. Oh, God, you.
Can hardly think on it.
My head, what is that? You got business with me? Hey, is it true you got pretty close to the sandworm? Den, how'd you manage to do that and live to tell the tale? Right, to tell you the truth, I didn't get that close to it. I just found a giant sandworm husk, that was it. And then at the bar, I was excited and pretty drunk. Wait, the point is, the story turned me into a waltzing right up to the sandworm and staring it down, and I regret that now.
No good.
Well, great, no one seems to have any information. It's almost sunset too. Let's meet at the tavern for now. I'll go gather everyone else.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
'Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I prefer a change of tack instead.
You there? Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Damn.
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're Barden's man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event. A kind of storm. The wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight round here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms. Eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past him. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
Either this is a trap or we're being let. Absolutely.
Good. Then we're counting on you. Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? No danger of that.
I see.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sandflash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworms' territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Miras.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just stand there. Suppose I'd better
Good.
check on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh?
I think something just reacted. Wait. What is this?
Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking... Oh, is he there? You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy. Gave me a start.
Remote, it was like the light was blinding.
I can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
We rest inside the Gauntlet Runner for today at Nearest's request.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one.
I guess we're getting more time with more.
On this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry.
So this is the hero's journey.
Coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation. With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
What's going on here?
What just happened?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Matira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
You mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
What if this is the teleportation Moore was talking about?
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
Well, I think the Gauntlet Runner is the one that teleports us.
And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work.
Without any way to test it or anything.
That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo. Damnedest thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Maybe I am.
Maybe I am. I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Matira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's bally well see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy. What do you think?
I mean, he's not wrong.
I know, but...
I mean, if you somehow teleported here, I feel like you should be able to teleport back. Can I really use this teleportation magic? I'll just have to try. Think of a place. Damn, it's pulsing. Let me think of a place we've already been to. There's only other one place to do. I'll focus on Matria as our destination.
It reacted. The lab really is the key to triggering it.
Oh, hey!
But why?
Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
It's Martira. They really are back.
Oh.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
I suppose...
The church is lying?
Speaking of sanctism,
Madness.
not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought? If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
I mean, it's kind of attached to the Gauntlet Runner.
We could just magic snap ourselves to Brylehaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
No reaction.
Probably because we have to, think and see it. I wish I could imagine it, but we've never been.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the 3 great cities.
Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity. And you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds,
Yeah.
huh?
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital any time we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is.
It also works for our follower stuff.
The more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
And how are we going to do it?
Oh, that's right.
We have 3 days until we depart. Up against strong opponents, we better make sure we're as strong as we can get to. Speaking of which, I saw some bounties up at the recruitment center. But before... Actually, no, wait. Wait, we do?
What now?
What quest do I have? Oh. That's not... Oh, duh, that one. So we should do that. So we should go to the recruitment center. With everything going on, they need all hands on deck, and I've got to get out on patrol, so I'm sorry, but we'll be closed on July 2nd to the 4th. You're the one who took care of that bounty in the Tradia Desert, aren't you? I've heard the rumors. Tradia Desert is south of Grand Trad, right? How did you know that? The royal capital's pretty far from here. Don't underestimate the military. Each city shares its information on bounties, though I'm not at liberty to tell you how we do it. Anyway, you can look up a list of bounties from across the country, regardless of where you are, except in 2. So fight your hardest and clear them up, alright? Alright, bounty target.
Don't go get yourself killed.
This is a bounty target for the Goblin Killing. Impressive name if it wasn't the only Goblin rabble he presided over. Let's call the Slayer! We're familiar with Goblins. We're pretty common and easy to handle. Not quite. They'll attack you with swords and bows, as well as magic. The boss won't come out until you dispatch the underlings. They're a bit tougher than you might expect. I will still kill him. We will become the Goblin Slayer! Goblins. We'll do it. Excellent. In that case, the goblins are sulking in the Imp's Den northeast of Martria. When the king's not around, a magic-wielding goblin keeps the order with the horde. Take them out, and the big guy should appear. The mages wear black cloth. I bet you could get more information from the target from the Martria informant. Not fond of having to rely on them, but desperate times. Bringing me the Imp loincloth? Why do I have to bring a loincloth? Once you've taken care of them, in exchange you'll get your reward.
Let's do it.
We can do it. We can do it. So in the northeast forest, here it is. It's apparently called the Imp's Den.
And right there's a lab. All right.
With the reward, we can take a bit of repair for Heisme. Let's hurry and take care of these goblins. Oh, we already have this one. Alright, now let's go find the informant real quick. Actually, you two. I can't believe I'm going to lose my job over something that's not my fault at all. I don't know what's on your mind, but it looks serious. What's wrong? A fairy? Oh, aren't you the mercenaries who are here to hunt down Heisme? You lot all came here in that giant goblin runner. As far as your runner goes, can you spare me a moment? Our town used to keep a great number of carrier pigeons so that we could maintain communications with other cities, but they were all requisitioned by officials from the capital. Seems like they need them for the tournament or such, but we rely on those pigeons for trading medicine and foodstuff, so their loss threatens our very way of living. That's why we desperately need to procure a practical pigeon parcel from Komoro by July 11th. But no one wants to go out with a kidnapper about, so I've got no volunteers. In addition to that, there's no end of beasts they need to get through. And since I was the pigeon caretaker, there's a good chance that I cannot keep my job if things continue like this. If that happens, I may as well lie down in the gutter and die like a dog. But that's where you and your goblin runner comes in. Please, save my job, save the town. mean, I can't ask you to work for free. Let's see, is 7,500,000? Wait, you know what I'm trying to say. Reeve, enough of a reward for you? Leave it to me.
I'd so love your help.
Oh, thank you kindly. In that case, I'd like you to go buy one practical pigeon parcel for me. I need it by July 11th if you could. Here, let me show you how to get to Komoro too. The merchants in Komoro have other rare goods besides eggs too. I'm sure you'll find plenty of things there that will be useful for your travels.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Invincible noodles. So this is Komoro, huh? Isn't this the village Neris was talking about? Remember his story about the old man of the relic? We can ask the villagers about the old man if we go. Well, we only have so much time to spare, but I guess if we stop by the village on our way to another task, it should be alright. And now you want to know why I went to do the bounty first.
About time, what?
I'm waiting. Ready to move out? Where to? Route map.
Now then.
Now how far do I run her?
Looks charming.
That's where you want to go.
The old man that Neris is looking for is there. Let's pay the place a visit for him. If there's a ward involved, it would go. It could help with our preparation against Heisme. Want to go? We should get there by midday. Can we make it by tonight? But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is.
Great.
Dilly-dally, shilly-shally. Okay, here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there.
The Gauntlet Runner heads off toward a small farming village, and each shuddering step reminds them of their journey's purpose.
What to pick?
I hear a voice. I'm sure he would listen. Stroll comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Let's see if Heinz may actually. Or not Heinz, Hulkenberg. I'm stagnant. You didn't hear me say Heinz. I need to train. Heinz, Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. We should talk.
So?
We should look for clues on the no.
Are you free?
We have to do take whatever effects would be prudent to use our time in improving our chances and building our strength.
Speaking of,
We made a promise to train together, haven't we? The deck of the runner seems spacious enough. I should think our swing's safe from harm doing in the open air. If you have the time, shall we begin? Please, let's. Let's enthusiasm. Let us send for Stroll as well. Never any harm in sharpening our skills, I say.
you see?
Great fundamental of swordplay, often overlooked, is finding time to reflect upon oneself. Both of you have faced life or death combat. I imagine you have some grasp of your great strength by now. I'm good at staying versatile. My strength is that I give any tactic a try. Your commendable skill and confidence to match. Very well, let's begin training with a warm-up. First, show me your beast walk.
Halt.
Come now, don't you sit there. Let's see your beast walk. A beast walk being what exactly? You walk on both hands and feet, of course, like a beast. Now begin. What the fuck? The hell are we doing and why? Free your mind of distracting thoughts, Stroll. Ignore your limbs crying out for reprieve. The pain is making them stronger. Is it though? Is that really paining them? We best continue this into tomorrow, if only to correct that shameful form of yours. But we... yeah, I've already said the what the fuck. But first we move on. Now, the horned lizard stance. That makes more sense.
Are you serious?
Is she making them plank? How old are you, Holdenberg? Yeah, sadly, we don't stay in Crimson City. We leave as soon as afterwards. She's subjecting us to more of this? Is she trying to kill us? Stroll, your breathing is erratic. Center yourself. Find calm, and you'll find you can bear even boulders as they were petals. Ugh. I don't have a reading for that.
Alright.
Stroll, get your ass out of there. Now to the sword play proper. Is this your first time using a sparring sword? Do you land but a single blow on me? I will concede. You do need to worry. There's no blade in on the sword. We will continue until you manage it. The ferocious strike broke our sparring swords.
Very well.
Not ideal. Oh well, we shall make do. Wait, what? Hold on. Your foe will never wait when asked. You should be giving your utmost effort even in training. Come, Will. Do you care nothing for the success of our mission? Push me harder! Yes, push me harder. Well, commendable vigor. Well, perhaps you do have what it takes. Cool your head, Hulkenberg. If you hurt yourself in training, that solves nothing. You'll kneel over before you can get to any real fighting. That is also true.
Sorry.
Yes, you're right. I apologize. It's not like I don't understand your passion, but you could afford to go a little easier on us. Was the training excessive? It was a rigorous regiment event, and I once chaired. How the fuck did you do half that? Rogan being the man we met on the Capitol the other day. Once my peer, now commander of the Royal Knights. His words linger in me. I cannot seem to shake them. I have no clinging attachments to my previous position or my status as a knight. I left that position to pursue my own mission. Pride of my station be damned. Yet for all my searching, I never found the prince. For long seasons I wandered aimless and liegeless. So you were a Ronin? That's not true. And I just realized I didn't read her line. He calls me fallen, and how can I blame him? How can I deny it? But you aren't fallen. Not now, anyway. Maybe so, but I cannot believe that without your words to support me, I still have a long way to go. When I left the capital, I did so with the sole purpose of helping the prince. But at times, I cannot help but think. Perhaps I could have done more if I remained there as a knight. Perhaps there may have been a better path. But let us speak no more of what-ifs. I have no intention of changing my path now. Together we shall move forward for the prince. I can see Hulkenberg's knightly resolve and deep trust. And with that, the steadfast vassal Hulkenberg, keeper and inheritor of the knight's virtue. A new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom through thy bond. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and then by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
And now,
the knightly archetype, adept.
However,
well, we'll get no farther with broken swords. Let us end our training there for now and buy replacements when we can. I honestly do not think you were still training. Say, Will, are you feeling hungry after our efforts? Here, take this, one of these, a dried caterpillar. Rich in vital nutrients, perfect for post-training cooldown. Don't let petty labels like insect dissuade you. I like a good snack after a workout. I would usually drain a protein drink, though. Doing our best integration around for the caterpillars, we return to the others. Yeah, it's definitely a weird one.
The party at last arrives in the village of Comero, a small farming settlement southeast of Martira. Blessed by the mild climate, its ranches produce fine fare, and to take in its idyllic landscapes is to be at peace, as time itself seems to stop. It gained a reputation for its rare and wondrous goods, brought there by merchants in their longing to return. As though welcomed by the grazing animals, the gauntlet runner stops gently.
say.
This is the place. 'Tis more barren than I imagined. The kind of village one would only visit in the most dire circumstances, I'm sure. Come on now, the air is clean and there's no sign that they've been attacked by humans. Really, what more can you ask for? In fact, gazing out on the screen, I find such peace, I can hardly think of raising my sword again. Stroll, please. Hey, guess what? I found the village shop. By the way, do you want to ask about the old inventor? You know, the old man with the relic that Neris was looking for? Why didn't Neris leave the runner then? Shouldn't this be a happy reunion? Who knows, though I thought I heard among old goats probably dead or something like that. Excuse me, is there an old inventor living in this village? An inventor? Hold on. You don't mean the Isha Kadra with the bad leg? Well, I'll be damned. Never thought anyone would actually show up. Sorry to say, he passed away, and damn, well, Neris was right. Passed away not too long ago, quite suddenly. But you knew him, did you? So here, this is for you. Last ornament. What's this, an igniter? I've never seen such a shape. Couldn't tell you. I haven't the foggiest what happened in the inventor's head. He just told me to give this to anyone who came asking about him. Heard he used to be famous in the royal capital, but he developed a fondness for this place and our sky burial ritual. Oh, let me give you this too. Inventor's journal. What in blazes is this? I can't make out a single word. Where's a language like this come from? No clue. Maybe Nearest knows. Either way, we'll tell him what we learned. So we're just going to ignore the shop. I handed him what I got at the village. Nearest fell into a silent inspection.
He's been like that for a
He's been
while
like...
now. Wonder if he's all right.
I knew it! This thing's the genuine article. A real bona fide lost relic in my hands. Some sort of power affecting the air around it. Trace amounts only. Something... a reaction. A reaction entirely unlike magma, by God. Absolutely smashing. Beyond my wildest hopes. No bloody idea how to use the thing, but if I could just adapt this conduit here... Can't forget a masterpiece like this. I say, Dad, did you find this for my sake?
We wanted to help you out, nurse.
Why, I'm really well touched. It positively chokes man up. You may be just a lad with the heart of a saint. And that old fella seems silly to ask, but he's long gone, isn't he?
Yes.
I mean, you kind of already guessed that.
I'm sorry.
Thought so. You can fight the years, but you can't beat them.
Yeah, death's the battle we're always going to be raging against. Where's a life? We'll always die. How about we fight the good fight?
What's that?
Something from the village. It's written with some letters we can't understand.
Ah, a cipher. Mirror letters. See here? It's a script I use myself when I don't want any snoops stealing my inventions. Now I think of it, he's the one who taught me even that trick. Thanks, old man. I owe you a great deal. Thank you.
Damn.
So what is it? Blueprints for a big secret invention?
No. This is research on the lost relics. Looks like the old fellow was hunting for others. Different cipher here. He tried to guess at locations too. Looks like his chase ended when he lacked the means to follow his findings. Say, I've a grander favor to ask. Could you check around for more of these lost relics? Looks like the old man worked out a few other locations. There's 7 more relics noted down in this journal. I've got to see them all with my own eyes. A quick stopover or 2 in our travel should be all it takes, so please?
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
Appreciated. We're in this journey together, what?
I can feel Nearest's passion for the relics, as well as his faith in me. So if you haven't realized...
The free-hearted engineer, Nearest. Within him dwells the virtue of the gunner. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I'm ready to kick my feet up, lad.
We can now study the gunner archetype. Which also, if I remember correctly, means we're one step closer on Nor's thing. Mor's, not Nor's. Who's Nor? Since oh, I'd already read it, but we can sense the heroic embodiment.
You said it'd only take a few stopovers. But do you even know where they are?
Well, they're scattered all about, my girl. If we could crack the cipher, that'd narrow down our search range a tad. I'll leave this journal here. If I can crack any of the codes, I'll make a special note of it. So you just take a look when you feel like a spot of treasure hunting.
This one's important.
Relic search. Inventor's bequest. Well, I'm not going to go into detail about these, but we'll see them later.
I was back at the village, but I think I might be able to detect this relic with my powers. I'll know if I'm close to it. When you want to hunt for relics, can you let me know?
Seems like Galka can sense where the relics are. I should search the area if she brings it up.
Thanks, you two. I'm rather looking forward to digging deeper into this.
I left Nearest to be immersed in his village and returned to the village with Galka. Okay, good. It's letting us at least continue shopping. I was going to say, wait a minute. Don't tell me it won't let me do it. Whatever, 'tis a calm, peaceful place, the village. That's its charm, isn't it? Let's stop by the shop since we're already here. By the way, weren't you asked to buy a practical pigeon parcel? I wonder if they sell that here. First, let's sell all the shit we need to. Buy. Let's buy the parcel? Like, just got anything? Nah. We got what we came for. What should we do now? Let's go back to base. Gonna use teleportation mission? Okay, let's go and let's do that. You travel safely between towns at night using the teleportation magic. Don't forget to keep an ear out for your followers' voices. Back into the Marita Tavern. Alright. Now there is something I want to see if I can unlock. The atmosphere is here different at night. Want to take a look around? If you ever need help, that's what I'm here for. Ooh.
Oh, my apologies. You're all right there. That's a relief. Well, I'll be off now.
Hey, you sure you want to let that fellow go? He nicked something of yours just now when he bumped into you.
Oh no! Griez's dagger is missing.
Appears Griez's memento was stolen.
Let's chase after him. I don't see him anywhere. Jeez, how'd he disappear so fast?
Where can we find a clue that led us to the man who took Griez's memento? Let's try asking the guy who told us it was stolen. Why did he do this? Hey, that guy who stole our dagger. Any idea where he went? I may not. I have no reason to give you that information. That's true, but I mean, that dagger is really important to us. Is it? Well, if you have to excuse me if I don't go lending a hand to everyone who puts one out. Come on, not even a hint? This man seems to know something. How can I get him to help us? Consider it a kingly investment. With my overflowing imagination, I pitched some appealing ways one might benefit from having a future king in their debt. You the future king. That's quite a goal. Either a bad swindler or you suffer from delusion of grandeur. But strangely enough, color me intrigued. Perhaps it wouldn't hurt to humor you a bit. Yes, I should like to hear more. And you want your item back, but I have a condition. You need to do something for me first.
Have you ever heard of Malvino's ring? Rumors say it's a cursed treasure that kills anyone who wears it. I happen to know of a certain noble who wants it, and I'd love for him to owe me a favor.
So you want us to get it for you? That's more of a hassle than getting the dagger back ourselves.
Then by all means do it yourselves. Yes, these sorts are terribly crafty, but it's not impossible. Probably.
The way you talk almost feels like you've been in on this from the beginning.
Good one. We just happen to be in the same boat, so why not lend each other a hand?
All in the same boat, huh?
Well, the choice is yours. If I recall correctly, you're a candidate in the tournament for the throne, aren't you?
So you know us then?
Information is a powerful weapon, you see. Considering what I know about you, I'm offering you a good deal here. Mark my words. Once your dagger's sold off, it will be incredibly difficult to track down. But leave it to me, and I'll get it back before that. Of course, I'm no miracle worker, and the clock's ticking, so do make up your mind.
What should we do?
Fine. We'll hear you out. For now. The ring you mentioned, where's it located?
At a grave not too far from here. A day's trip in your runner, I'd wager. Word is there's monsters knocking about out there. Hence my request to the lad with the sword at his side. It's not all bad, though. You'll find good weapons, armor, and other golden things aplenty there.
Damn, the adventurer in me.
Something about soldiers who died in the Annex War being buried with their equipment.
I assure you, it's well worth the trip.
We have to go through with this to get the dagger back. I'm having a hard time dealing with him, so I'll let you take over from here.
Your fairy friend doesn't seem to like me very much. What say you, though?
There's treasure involved, sure.
Your ring amongst the treasure.
Thank you for making such a prompt decision. Call me Cuculus. The ring should be in the abandoned tomb. I'll thank you properly when you return with it.
This one's important.
Oh, we gotta do this. Where is it?
I implore you.
Oh, you and your gauntlet runner, it's a night's travel from Martheria. A bit far, but for commerce with your... sensation, don't you think?
This place.
I'll be waiting.
I should tell Elka what happened. Was she not listening?
Where to?
Alright. Oh wait, we can turn it back. I don't know what I just did.
What were the gods doing?
Alright.
Oh, so basically just warped to the right place. At least he didn't steal my sword. Now I can surf!
Hello,
Is that the practical pigeon parcel? Oh, you really got it for me? These are for you? Thank goodness. I'll put these in the incubator right away. A magical igniter will have them ready to hatch in a snap. Our requisition pigeons are being used to relay news about the tournament. I can't tell you how much of a pain in the ass it's been for our city. If we gotta have a new king, I hope there'll at least be someone who will put a stop to these pushy nobles ruining our lives over their whims. Well, for the time being, these eggs should take care of our needs and then some. I really must thank you.
Mission accomplished.
Good. Hey, our popularity ranks. Oh, wow. You're sure okay giving us that much? I insist. These pigeons are the lifeblood of the city. Everyone was very generous in pitching in. If anything comes up again, you'll be the first person I look for. Hey, we're happy to help, but we're not exactly the odd job agency, unless the pay's good. I love that line. Unless the pay's good. Actually, I wonder. Nah, I don't trust that. I want to teleport there.
Let's go.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, hey.
What's my reason? Maybe I should pay her a visit late? Oh, I guess, yeah, we can't.
Alright then.
I don't think they live in that kind of city right now.
Let's go.
You want to tell her? Okay, let's do it. I guess we'll just find something random to do for tonight. Unless, wait, do we have Vegeta? Oh shit, that's right. Like I said, we have to... Trying to open the damn menu.
Alright then.
Let's see, where is more?
Let's go.
Ah, we'll do it on the Gauntlet Runner. I'm pretty sure he should be around here somewhere.
Alright then.
There we go.
Now, where was I?
I feel Moore's presence. Go to Academia.
Would you look at this?
I sense the power of a new archetype. Do come and speak to me should you want to study it. But that's not why we're here.
True to form.
I take it you finished studying the gunner for me? I would stand to learn from such an insatiable spirit of inquiry.
Incredible.
That's right. For anyone who's curious that we got it, I'm pretty sure my gunner should be maxed on Hultenberg. The imagination I've honed will kill my strength. Well, he's pretty good, isn't he?
Yes.
So he is. Thanks to him, my thoughts are finally in order. While researching, I looked into where this place might truly be. But I suspect we must consider why it was that the king imprisoned me here in the first place. More likely, it's because my archetype research was nearing a truth the king would prefer buried. What truth? What do you mean by a truth? Archetypes were forbidden by Sanctism to begin with. It is a mighty power after all. I'm sure they saw it as a threat, and rightly so, especially if wielded freely by the people. Even now, research on it is forbidden. Presumably the king reasoned that if he locked me up here, I could contribute no more. And so I continue my research day after day, with no results to show for it. Stuck in this place, continue on in circles, just as he designed. I speak of it nonchalantly, but in truth, those days were some of the hardest I've known. How can a man endure such a failure and solitude and remain sane? However, through my fantasy novel, I found a connection to you who shares my deepest ideals. I doubt the king would have expected such a twist as this. The wheels of fate have slowly begun to turn. Only when my research on archetypes, on transformation magic is complete and immaculate, only then might I escape the king's curse and leave this place. I'll help you. Then I'll help you. The longer I dwell in this lonely place, the more your words of support touch my heart. I will count on you as before, as a comrade in vision and in ambition. I can feel Moore's deep gratitude and trust. The scholar in search of utopia, Moore. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. We're seekers no more.
You are the key to escape.
The party can now study the magic seeker.
Now then.
Ah, this foreign thing, joy, that courses through me. But you need a power. I need a power to pose more hardships. Study the heroic embodiment of the merchant. The growth of heroic embodiment will refine your virtues. In turn, I hope this task will prove meaningful for you. Actually, don't remember who I have as a merchant, because I do think I already did that. Especially, I've maxed out his. I believe in you. I trust that you will fulfill your promise to me.
I've been waiting.
Seekers research. My assignment is. Yep, we haven't done it yet.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet. The archetype. Will? Oh, damn, I never maxed it out. Interesting. Well, it'll be time to max it out this time. That actually surprises me. I never actually maxed it out. And now, Haltenberg, you're gonna get a new one, the Magic Knight. And now you're gonna have to hear me talk a little more. Vegeta? I doubt I'll ever see him again. Vegeta comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. We should talk.
Now what am I to do?
You?
Did you leave Grand Trad? Well, no matter. I'm not to begrudge you your secrets. Sorry, if you're looking for work, there's nothing here for you. So just go home. Did something happen? Come inside. Unfortunately, I no longer have any work for you. The dog is no longer here. She ran away? Did she run away? That would have been preferable to the truth. But no, she was taken. Damn, someone actually stole someone's dog. I'm sorry. I know you kept your silence, as promised. Unfortunately, that didn't stop a thief from sneaking in disguised as a vendor and taking her away. They left behind a letter that read, "Those who spread magic uniters shall face the wrath of God." It's not hard to imagine what happened to her. I'll find the culprit before long, and I'll make certain that they get what they deserve. However, this isn't the work of a single person, but that of a large organization. Anti-Igniter extremists, a bunch of filthy, rotten cowards. The pup was innocent in all of this. I shouldn't have kept her. The moment I start caring about anything, I lose it. I knew that. I try to keep my feelings out of it, but why did this have to happen? Vegeta seems to be fighting through the pain. For how long must I live in this hideous world? If only I had disappeared instead. Tears or not, I can sense the pain, sadness, and frustration Vegeta is feeling. Words would be little comfort here. Perhaps if I stirred her imagination, she would have relieved of such despair. A book? I told Brigitte about the fantasy world depicted in my book, trying to give her even the faintest glimmer of hope. Well, people will help one another, respect one another, and live in equality. How quaint. The author was a sheltered man, I take it. He knows nothing of the real world. The only equality is that we all inevitably die. The path to that point is different for everyone, meaning everyone has to fight through their own hell. I don't think so. It's not true. You're Nelda. You live in a world that hates you. How can you still make yourself believe in light, even through all that? I can't see that light myself, but no, I know you can, and I really do want to believe in your vision. I can sense Brigitte's profound sadness and her grasping to trust.
I shouldn't ask him to stay, could I?
And more. The skill inheritance widens the variety of items sold in the Lycon Magic Association, which we still not. I've never needed anything from there. More skills cannot be inherited by the merchant lineage in academia due to the effects of Scion's merit. More items are available in the Magic Igniter shop due to the effects of merchant's finest.
In any case.
Use your pay. I've included what I set aside for your future shifts too. I'll keep visiting. Still keep visiting Brigitte. Why? She's gone. I have no more work to give you. What's left for you here? You. You don't need to come here anymore. I left the room without saying another word. Damn, that was dark.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Nonetheless.
So these sand flashes, do you think we can rely on something as unknowable as the movement of the wind? Would seem so. According to the fortune teller, the signs continue to appear, just as expected. Good, no changes to our plan then. Let's prepare as best as we can. How many days do we have left? It's Saturday, which means the stores have plenty of bargains. If you had your eye on something, today's the day. I hear a voice. I wonder how Mister is doing, but I can't ask Mrs. Fabian. Oh, I guess she's not a night one. Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Okay, so we have 2 days. And why do I do that?
What now? All right then.
Gauntlet Runner. I think we spend enough time talking. Let's do some... I think we need more fights in us. Now how far do I push her?
This place. What are we doing there again?
This is where Kulkus wanted us to find a ring for him, isn't it? I guess it's a tomb for some dead noble. Fun, wanna go? I don't trust that man as far as I can throw him, but we do need to recover Grace's dagger. On the bright side, the rumors say that the tomb robbers haven't picked the place clean. We may come away with more than just a ring. Now that I think about it, we didn't ask the informant in Martharia about this place, but we can still go in without that info. We'll have to make the camp for tonight. We'll arrive tomorrow. The question is, can we make it back by tomorrow night? Just leave it to me, as long as you don't go dragging your feet, of course. Let's go!
Right. Let's move
okay. Here we go. Don't forget. Stay alert till we get there. Wait. I feel like I did something wrong.
Taking up the request of the man in Martira, the Gauntlet Runner makes its way southwest of the town. The mysterious individual could very well become a source of new power, though they have yet to quite grasp that.
What to pick? All right then. Go.
Wait, what the hell's here? It's Nurse homemade washing machine. Washing clothes can sometimes cleanse the mind. Doing laundry will take my mind off things, increasing my max. Fuck it. Okay, wait, hold on. Someone else's laundry's in here. I'll go get them and they can do laundry with us.
No, then.
Gotta keep the water at consistent temperature to avoid staining the clothes. Why am I master of laundry, you ask? Because my parents practically beat it to me. Any noble who can't wash his own clothes isn't worth the fabric he wears, or something to that effect. I had to learn all about different materials. In hindsight, I think they were trying to teach me not to take advantage of my title. Wisdom that still serves me to this day. The more time passes, the more I understand how great my parents were. I did laundry at Stoll, extorted the virtues of clean clothing. With mind and body refreshed, I feel my max MP has increased. Protagonist max MP increased by 3. Just found some money in the washing machine. Must have gotten mixed in with the laundry. That's weird. Well, it's not mine, I don't think. Why don't you just hold on to it? Drying everything thoroughly, we finished the laundry. I hope that those reeds aren't cold. Oh, you lot, time to muster. We got a runner headed our way. Yeah, I don't remember this guy. That boorish runner has to be Godard's horizontal star. That firebrand thinks he can decimate our craft. Count on nearest to know the other gauntlet runners by sight. But then he says decimate, and it can't be a good thing, can it? Dude, we mustn't allow him to damage His Highness's runner. Let's go. I love it how they call it carriages, but like literally they all had runners.
Too young, in fact. A greenhorn like you is years, centuries from deserving a land runner. You'd be the rapscallions who crashed the opening ceremony. A young man like you, our king. Ha! Laughable.
What's your problem?
The name's Godard, the rightful heir to the throne and the voice of the rogue tribe. Tax the young, bankroll the elderly. Those too old to work will know prosperity under my rule. You,
I would hate that.
Dragonades will kneel before your betters and elders, and if you will not, you will be made to kneel.
We don't want your vision of a world built on callous sacrifice.
Let's see what this will do. Not even our archetype knows how to sword.
I can't afford to hold back. Sword master.
Alright, come on, let's go for that raging edge and finish this.
Remember, we all grow old, and the blade you hold to my throat will be at your own soon enough.
Nobody's trying to massacre the elderly, you old goats. We want equal happiness for all, young and old. God above. Look, we'll not kill you here. How's that for respecting our elders? But mark me, this will not happen again.
Far too naive. But I suppose that's the luxury of youth.
I literally do not remember him.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
And finally, some of our archetypes are leveling.
I admit, it feels
Because this is New Game Plus, and we start. Well, we have to unlock every archetype. We're still. They max up. Ooh, probably good work out there, lad. No one's getting their hands on this ship under your watch, eh? Now, full speed ahead. No delays for us, if I can help it.
The Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at an encampment as darkness overcomes the wilds. Nightfall, the time of hunting for monster kind. Even with the Gauntlet Runner, it is no time for travel, as monsters come more alive with every breath. The thirst for adventure is quenched.
All right then.
Okay, I guess let's just roll. Hey, what are you up to? Ironic how fidgety one gets when told to wait, isn't it?
Right.
I beg your pardon, I was just thinking about something. Are you free at the moment? I could use your advice about something. Of course.
I'm sorry.
Sorry to burden you with all my personal problems.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I don't know how... I know I need to feel better about keeping my emotions in check.
Right.
Remember what we heard about my inheritance? That there may be a clue to its whereabouts in my hometown of Hall. Yeah? It can rebuild your house. Your inheritance could rebuild your house.
Well...
If I had it, you mean. To be lord of a prosperous house, that's the natural ambition of all who have grown into nobility. Forging aristocratic alliances, the alliance. Courting favor from royals and nobles, marrying some wealthy lord's daughter, and then there's the matter of heirs. If I had a daughter, her hand would be promised to another family at birth. A son would follow suit in my courtly endeavors. All that could feel more foreign to me in this life. Your life is yours to choose. Your life is yours to choose. If only that easy.
Yeah.
All I know is that my parents sheltered me while dutifully fulfilled their roles. It's my turn to take up the mantle. I never imagined it would come to this. It makes me regret how I treat my parents. The last image they had of me was that ignorant child, spoiled all of his life by a coterie of servants. The house, its names, and both are cornerstones of Halia, but that means nothing to the people suffering, cast out by the fire. If I put the house first in spite of that, I'm no different than Lord Hydron. What is my course? My lack of clear answer clouds my thoughts of late.
Got it.
But there's a ray of light between those clouds, thanks to you. I need to seek out the inheritance. I know that much. We should look into it. Sounds like we need to look into this ourselves. You would join me? Does your generosity know bounds? I want to see your home. I'm curious to see your home.
You're a kind one.
I don't seem to expect such kindness, though. But since you're coming along, shall we agree to head there next time we meet, then? I can sense Stroll's deep trust in me.
I'm relieved in knowing that I'm not alone.
More skills can now be inherited by the warrior lineage in academia due to the effects of science skill. Rish should be the one helping you, yet it's quite the opposite time and time again. Thanks for that.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What to pick?
Stroll. We travel like this, sometimes it feels like I can see my hometown on the horizon. I'm really intrigued by the idea of inheritance, but going back there is a weight on my heart. Stroll seems pretty down. I should talk to him again once we're back in town. I know I shouldn't overthink it, but all this sitting around leaves me with little else to do. Sometimes it's best to clear your mind and focus on a single task. Want to hone our weapon? Honing my weapon may improve my focus during a fight and develop my courage. I feel confident. I'm not going to read that again. Do you want to hone your weapons with Stroll? Alright, let's have a look at your blade.
Got a moment?
I think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but there are things after things settle down. I'd like to live without the sword. Mind the idea where a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why one day I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory, and not just mine, all the ruined hometowns.
Hey.
But you, I shared my plan. Let's hear yours. What do you do when the fight's over? Travel.
So that means...
I think I'll want to travel. To where the wind takes you? I take it? That does sound nice. Huh. Well, we are the magic seeker. I've got to get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt, it's all for naught if attacked again by monsters. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters, not leave it to the spineless army, its incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people, just like Louise. We'll fight for change.
Look at that.
I want to do something about that too. Agree, but seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad you're our captain, truly. You're resolved to stand on the front lines of our fight, so only right that you lead. Ha, our fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission. Hey, if it wasn't for you, it'd just be me and Holtenberg. I envy you sometimes, you know, to act with such conviction. How does one become so bold? I do what I must. I'm only doing what needs to be done, one step at a time. Easier said than done. I get so fixated on the past, I lose sight of the present sometimes. You always look forward, and that's what I envy about you. All this to say, I have faith in you. We have more battles ahead, and I'm counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what the people think of as justice. They're free to make their choices, and if so, the one being chosen, I wonder who will end up being this after them. Anyway, that sword's shining like new. Let's finish this up. Caring for a weapon has fortified my will to fight as well increase my courage. My courage is honed when we come by strength. I spent some time with Stroll honing our weapons.
The party finally arrives at the abandoned tomb. It is said an affluent aristocrat is entombed here. However, if true, his only visitors these days are tomb robbers seeking his wealth. Are the rare blades and shimmering jewelry merely a trap to draw in more victims, or something else entirely?
Now then.
Well, we're here, though I'm not too keen on this being the place we're exploring. We're here for a mission, not to seek amusement. This is where we'll search for the ring, yes? That's right, the sooner we find that ring, the sooner we get Grease's dagger back. Although, where do we even start? Where indeed? I mean, it's no random trinket, is it? It probably won't be simply lying out in the open. We won't know until we head further in. I'm sensing signs of monsters, so be careful. We may find some other nice treasure in these nobles' graves. I don't love grave robbing, so I'll think of it as recycling. It is well to look for useful items, so let us not stray too far. We are returning to town by nightfall. Alright, we'll lead the way. Alright, so it's not in this town. Okay, good. We have one day.
Okay then.
We're exploring this area today. Everything ready? Let's go. Alright, let's go.
Hey.
Yo, do you have any idea where this ring rafter might be? I'll check, but I don't think I see anything. Nope, no good. Can't tell where it is at all. But on the bright side, there are a lot of treasure chests here. Well, that's some great news. Now we know we can scour every... Do recall, our objective here is finding this ring. I'll bear that in mind. Will, lead the way if you could. This wall's kind of got a weird pattern on it. You can hear the sounds coming from the other side. There may be a room behind it. Then, is this a door? How do we open it? I'll have to find out. Wait. I just feel like I've fallen in this trap. No. Open the treasure chest. A trap!
Is everyone prepared? Lend me your strength.
Fireblade Rider.
No holding back.
Boom. And go things, unscathed triumph. More XP.
Alright. We're so lucky.
And we got an item.
It's useful, I say grab it.
Hey, good one.
Alright.
Tried to sneak up on us.
I'm all prepared.
Well, since we know this, we'll kill it.
In the name of justice.
The sword was really useful there.
The next one will fall double things.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Let them keep falling to my blade. Now, there's something I keep seeing that's bothering me.
We found something.
Not bad.
Mad pool injection. We're gonna have to find our way down there because I can see there's an item there. Oh, well, we're already all the way to the top.
Okay.
Okay. One shot.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Ugh. Here, I wonder if they're not even actually meant to be something we're supposed to be fighting, because that gave a lot of Magula.
Hey, you found something.
Let's keep moving.
So it looks like there's a switch we need to hit. Because I find it weird we can go there, but we can't get in there. No. Well, let's keep exploring. Damn, I don't think I've ever seen it take that many.
Let's take this. A preemptive strike.
Okay, I guess we're not strong enough we can automatically kill.
I'm all prepared. Not this. Let's go. Wind. Let's finish this.
No. Sword master.
Resist. Oh, he has no sense. Ah, whatever. We're strong. We won anyways, especially we got that crit city.
Keep your energy up, everyone.
This power will protect them all. Not bad at all.
Come on, make us stronger.
Oh, you found new powers.
Now we've maxed out the magic seeker. Protagonist's mastery has resulted in continued growth. Protagonist's max HP increased by 25.
We made short work of them.
Which way have we not gone?
This battle's out.
Damn, there's so many things that are still stronger than us.
Lend me your strength.
So that resists. Now let's try the Fireblade Rider.
No holding back. Two remaining.
I can't afford to hold. I call upon royal power within.
Raising Edge. Boom.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Boom.
Good. Tista.
Stronger. We go stronger.
We cleared the way. All right, that's lovely.
Boom. Oh no, there's a tooth there.
That might be of use later.
All right. How's that?
Amazing. Great.
Seems we've gotten under the skeletons don't match. No problem. So let's see what's up here. So the fact that cat's here makes me think.
Everyone all right?
That was the last of them.
Got Stole my gold to explore all of this.
It's useful, I say grab it.
And to cut all these guys down to sight. Damn, some of you guys still survive?
Good. Got this handled.
Come forth, royal soul.
I think I could just use a Cyclo.
Scour.
you prepared?
Let's just do a rising slash. Pretty sure we've already won this. Yep.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
We grow stronger and stronger.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Yeah, it looks like that's the end of our protagonist getting archetypes.
Good find.
Until we can max out more Moors, we won't be able to get anything else. Which sad, because I just realized if I never actually used, if we never actually max, because I think we'd actually have to max it out, which makes me think I never actually had it maxed out, so...
That might be of use later.
Well, it's got a strange design. It doesn't look like it might move or something. Maybe it's actually a door we could open if we had the key. Yeah, where's the key? Oh. We opened something. What did we do? Wait. Looks like we opened something. I want to say actually down here.
We found something.
Amazing.
Twinkling crystal. I guess it says this is a door, but I can't figure out how we're supposed to open it. I don't think there's a spell involved, so maybe a key? Well, I'd love to bloody know where the key is. Okay, I guess let's explore a path. Look for paths we haven't reached. Yeah, I thought this would be a nice, quick dungeon, but I'm trying to remember something I don't remember.
We strike first. This battle's ours. Let's go.
Ah, whatever. Training.
That's it, Hulkenberg. Magic Seeker. Wind. Stay sharp. It's not over yet.
I call upon royal power within.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
And stronger we grow.
Victory is ours. And safety hard won.
This didn't unlock anything for us. I guess let's go down here and see if we can't find any alternate path. Actually, this might be an alternate path.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
You're right, Stroll. It does. And it's a trap. Sorry, I should say, it's a trap!
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Most of our fights have been.
Nice.
Scrap metal. Alright. Well, this still doesn't. God, you know what I'm reminded of the dungeon, that one time, no, later I went to a dungeon, I kept getting lost trying to find an item. On a whim, I tried a path, and it turned out to be the right move. Okay, let's go, I guess, see what's over here. So many zombies. Cut my way through. Did they get up behind us? Cut them down. Cut them down.
Great find. Keep it.
What more do we have? Is there something further up?
Everyone
Doesn't
already?
look like it. Maybe if I go up. Damn.
Take them all out. Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
I won't hold back.
Like, oh yeah.
Stay sharp. It's not
I
over
shall
yet.
fight as the noble I am. Are you prepared?
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
I think I'm getting used to it. Not bad. I'll strive for greater.
Yes, grow stronger. No. Point allocation. Do it.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Alright. I don't know, is there anything over here? So I feel like we just came from this way, though. No, I think this is where we just came from. Maybe this way. No, because this brings us back to this spot, and I don't see anything for opening it. I feel like God, the problem when you don't remember how to do the dungeon is you don't remember how to do the dungeon. I guess let's try that far corner one. No, that's just gonna bring us right back down there. What do you say, actually? Oh, listen to me, please. I know this sounds unbelievable, but I almost eaten by a treasure chest. I thought I finally struck it rich, but soon I stepped closer, its mouth unhinged, and I tried to swallow me. If I wasn't quick on my feet, I would have been that thing's dinner. If you came here looking for treasure, watch out. I think I'm done with treasure chests, at least for a while. You were very unhelpful. Okay, I'm gonna save. And I guess we'll continue a little forward.
Yep.
And this just lets you finish recording. Because maybe my issue is I'm not going far enough. Open treasure chest. Oh boy, this sure looks suspicious. Do you want to do it, Will? Let's open it.
This is no good.
If it's a trap, alright. Would it not have been wiser, I don't know, not to open it? I concur, but there's no returning spilled water to its basin. The trap is sprung. I suppose you're right. Whining only prolongs this. Let's tear it apart and be done with it. My thoughts exactly. Are you ready, everyone?
Let's set it up.
Fireblade Rider. That's not enough for the kill. Raging Edge, come on, finish this for us. Yep. Ooh, love that unscathed trial, which also means high more chance of experience and some level ups.
I feel stronger.
I shall rise to the occasion.
I continue to grow.
Damn, Holdemer got a lot of stats. Thought I was gonna have a heart attack. Whew, that got ugly. Quite the indiscretion to fall for such an obvious trap. So, Will, did I see you pick something up earlier? Is it treasure, perhaps? It's some sort of key. That's what we're looking for. A room key, maybe. It looks that way. Anyhow? Maybe this has something to do with the ring we're looking for. The ring's probably valuable, so perhaps it's under lock and key. Interesting. Finally, a turn of good fortune. So, alright, so we're looking for a door then. Let's get the ring and get out of here. I'm sure we'll find more treasures along the way. If they're anything like this one, well, spring all the traps you like, but don't say I didn't warn you. Well, looks like we actually found what I was looking for, but we're going to call it here for the night. So without further ado, I hope you enjoyed our show. Share, favorite, follow, like, spread it around. If you know others who'd be entertained by my show, send them my way. I'll happily entertain you all. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It can only help out the channel. And if you're wondering what the benefit for subscribing is, feel free to ask. I'll be happy to share. Till next time, this is the Night Show, signing off for the night.